Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Sunday, start of a new week. New horizons ahead of us. I hope you've all had a really good weekend. And I want to say thank you and a big welcome to new subscribers and everybody who's been leaving comments on this channel in order liking the videos in order to help it get noticed a little bit on YouTube. I really appreciate you doing that for me. It really does mean a lot. I just want to talk a little. I just want to talk a little bit about praying for a win. We've all done it. Come on, we've all done it. It's you're down to your last, and it's like, God, please, just give me a win. Just give me a win, please. Or God, just get me back to 500. And when you're at 350 or something like that, get me back to 500, and I'll stop. You we've got absolutely no problem. We've got no problem in praying and believing that some higher power is going to help us, because it's like we're like, please God, just get me out of this shit, and I'll never do it again. And I'll never do it again. I mean, as gambling addicts, we probably pray more than people go to church. You know what I mean? The amount of times it's like, oh God, please just get me out of this hole. Please, I'll never do it again. Please just give me a win. All this, please just give me enough money so I can put some electric on. Please just give me enough money. Give me enough money back so I can buy some food. These are the experiences that I've been through. When I was actively gambling, and I'm sure you have as well. I mean, it almost comes naturally. It's like when we're in that space to pray to something. Please get me out of this shit. But when it comes to transforming our lives, when it comes to looking to transform our lives and find relief from gambling, it's strange, because when you say to somebody, are you willing to believe that a power greater than yourself can restore you to sanity around the question of gambling? Oh God, no, I don't believe in God. I don't believe in God. But when we're gambling, by Christ, we believe in God, don't we? We pray 24/7. But when it comes to turning our life around, finding finding permanent protection from our addiction, the very notion of a higher power can seem repulsive, no, 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 no. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Best thing I ever did was became willing to believe that a power greater than myself could restore me to sanity. I'm still a bit crackers in many areas of my life, but when it comes to this, thankfully, I've been restored to sanity for a number of years now, because I was willing to believe that a power greater than myself could restore me to sanity, and I made a decision to turn my will, my thinking, and my actions over to the care of it, because I knew that in and of myself I was an absolute mess, and my best thinking had got me to the point where I was on top of a multi-story car park, about to throw myself to my death. That's where my best thinking, my best gambling thinking, got me. So the notion of are you willing to believe that a power greater than yourself can restore you to sanity? I was willing for anybody to take over my thinking, because I knew and I understood that my main problem centered within my mind, and I couldn't rely upon my mind to get me out of the problem. I needed to rely upon something other than my mind to protect me, because I couldn't protect myself. And I can honestly say my life today is beyond anything I could have ever dreamed of. It's beyond anything I could ever dreamed of. I'm married. I have a wonderful wife, children. I've got a mortgage. I've got a good job. I've got money in my bank. I've even got I've even got a little bit of savings, which was unthinkable. You know, life is good, and I owe that all down to my willingness to believe in a power greater than myself. I don't know what it is. All I know is that there's something protecting me, looking out for me, and enabling me to live the life that I was supposed to live. And I'm not talking about a Christian God or anything like that. And also I'm not knocking people who have a particular religious faith. We need to rely upon something other than ourselves, because if our best efforts, our best intentions have got us to the point where we can no longer stop ourselves placing the first bet, then how can we rely upon ourselves and our own power to free us from gambling addiction? This isn't about I've just got to hold on. It's not about that. It's about letting go and letting something else take over and give us that protection that we need. If this has made sense to you, that is fantastic, and I'm great. If this hasn't made sense to you and you think I'm talking bullshit, that's great as well. But at the end of the day, being willing to believe that something other than us, recognizing that our best intentions, our best thinking had virtually destroyed our life. Recognizing that and then becoming willing, am I willing to believe that something else could maybe help me? Well, yeah. Then we make a decision and then we put some action in. So I'm going to leave this video here. I wish you all a good week ahead. I'm going to try and get some more videos up. But do you remember that? I mean, I do. I remember that. It just popped into my head this afternoon. All the times when you were in the shit, it's like, just please get me out. Please give me a win. Please give me a win. Instead of, making a decision to please allow me to live freely. Anyway, take care, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye for now.